A low-value woman won't just waste your time. She will systematically destroy your discipline, your identity, and the entire future you're building. Don't let superficial charm blind you. If she constantly plays the victim and treats commitment as optional, you are fueling a black hole that will drain your every last bit of energy. Here are the 7 hidden psychological red flags every man must know to protect his peace and his mission. Welcome to Female Nature Revealed. Today, we will explore the 7 hidden signs of a low-value woman in modern relationships. These signs do not always manifest as immediate drama. Instead, they operate as subtle, destructive patterns that slowly consume your energy. Understanding these red flags is absolutely crucial for any man who wants to protect his peace, his focus, and his future. A truly incompatible partner will not just waste your precious time, she will completely destroy your discipline and your core identity. We must learn to look beyond the superficial charm and beauty to see the actual character hiding beneath the attractive surface. Let us dive deeply into these 7 hidden psychological signs so you can navigate the complex world of modern dating safely. Sign number 1 is a complete inability to take responsibility. Her stories always end with her being the innocent victim somehow. Whenever something goes wrong, she quickly blames the circumstances, her toxic exes, or simply claims the entire world is deeply unfair. By refusing to acknowledge her own mistakes, she remains permanently trapped in an endless loop where personal growth becomes completely impossible. This lack of accountability means you will always be the bad guy whenever an argument happens between the two of you. She will twist reality to fit her narrative, making you apologize for things you never even did in the first place. You cannot build a strong foundation with someone who refuses to look in the mirror and admit their own obvious flaws. When a woman constantly plays the victim card, she is showing you exactly how she will treat you during difficult times. A high-value man needs a partner who can stand by his side and take responsibility for her actions without hesitation. Do not let her tears confuse your logical mind. True maturity requires owning your mistakes and actively working to fix them. If you stay with a woman who never apologizes, you will spend your entire life carrying the heavy burden of guilt. She expects you to be perfect while she is allowed to make endless mistakes without ever facing any real-world consequences. This toxic dynamic will drain your mental energy and leave you feeling completely exhausted, confused, and utterly alone in the relationship. A healthy relationship is built on mutual respect and shared responsibility, not on one person constantly playing the helpless victim role. Watch carefully how she speaks about her past relationships. If every single ex is described as crazy, you are the next. You must recognize this pattern early before you become deeply emotionally invested in a person who simply cannot ever love you. Protect your peace by walking away from any woman who refuses to take ownership of her own actions and daily choices. Remember that true power comes from personal accountability. A woman without accountability will eventually drag you down into her chaotic abyss. Sign number 2 is building her entire identity around receiving constant attention from random strangers on various social media platforms daily. She practically lives for the likes, the comments, and the endless validation from men she does not even know in reality. Physical beauty becomes the only currency she truly values, leading to a severe lack of inner depth and genuine moral character. When her phone screen is more important than the real person sitting right in front of her, you have a problem. She measures her self-worth by digital metrics, completely ignoring the real-world virtues like loyalty, kindness, and honest hard work. A woman obsessed with external validation will never be truly satisfied with the quiet, peaceful love of just one good man. You will constantly feel like you are competing with thousands of unseen rivals just to get a moment of her time. This endless thirst for attention is a bottomless pit that you can never fill, no matter how hard you try daily. Her need to be desired by everyone destroys the sacred bond of exclusivity that forms the foundation of a healthy relationship. As she ages and her physical beauty fades, her entire world will collapse because she built nothing of real lasting value. You need a partner who values your private moments together more than she values public displays of affection for internet strangers. Do not sacrifice your dignity to become the personal photographer for a woman who only cares about her online social status. True confidence is quiet and does not require constant applause from the crowd. Insecurity is loud and demands attention every second. Protect your focus. Walk away from the digital illusion and seek a woman who lives fully in the real physical world. Sign number 3 is that she strongly prefers arguing over thinking calmly. Conversations are never about finding the actual truth together. Instead, every single discussion becomes a fierce battle for dominance and control over your thoughts, your feelings, and your personal boundaries. She will constantly interrupt you, wildly exaggerate her emotions, and view any attempt to understand her as a sign of weakness. Logic and reason have absolutely no place in her mind when she is completely consumed by her own chaotic emotional storms. You will find yourself walking on eggshells, terrified to express your genuine opinions because it might trigger another massive screaming match. A woman who loves conflict will intentionally start fights just to feel a false sense of passion and excitement in life. She confuses toxic drama with real love, believing that a peaceful relationship is somehow boring, stagnant, and completely devoid of romance. This constant state of warfare will slowly break down your mental fortitude and distract you from achieving your important life goals. You cannot reason with someone who is deeply committed to misunderstanding you just to win a petty argument at all costs. A high-value man requires a peaceful home environment where he can truly rest and recharge after facing the harsh world. If your home becomes another battlefield, you will eventually burn out and lose the drive to succeed in your professional life. Do not engage in these useless debates. Silence is often the most powerful response to a person who thrives on chaos. A mature woman understands that communication is a bridge to connect two souls, not a weapon to destroy her loving partner. Protect your mental health. Refuse to participate in toxic arguments and demand respectful communication in every single interaction you have daily. Sign number 4 is that she absolutely never learns from her past mistakes, repeating the exact same destructive cycles over again. She creates the same toxic drama, chooses the exact same type of terrible men, but always proudly calls it her healing journey. Growth requires enduring temporary pain and facing uncomfortable truths, but she always prioritizes her immediate comfort over any real personal development. You will watch her make the exact same terrible decisions repeatedly, while expecting completely different and magical results every single time. When you try to offer logical advice, she will fiercely attack you for not blindly supporting her deeply flawed emotional choices. A person who refuses to learn from history is utterly doomed to repeat it, dragging you down into their repeating nightmare. You cannot save a woman who is secretly in love with her own tragic story and refuses to write a better chapter. True wisdom comes from acknowledging past failures and making strict commitments to adopt much better behaviors in the present and future. If she is completely stuck in a loop of terrible choices, she will eventually make you one of her many regrets. Do not become another sad casualty in her endless cycle of dramatic mistakes and fake healing journeys displayed loudly on the internet. A high-value woman looks at her past objectively, learns the painful lessons, and actively evolves into a much stronger individual. You need a partner who is capable of profound self-reflection, not someone who runs away from their own glaring shadows. Protect your future by carefully observing how she handles her failures today. Her current actions predict her future behavior with you. Do not invest your precious time and energy into a bottomless vessel that absolutely refuses to patch its own glaring holes. Sign number 5 is having massive desires for a luxurious lifestyle, but absolutely no direction or discipline to actually achieve it. She dreams of a perfectly beautiful life, filled with expensive vacations, but she fiercely hates the hard work required to build it. She lives her life entirely from one weekend party to the next, completely ignoring the crucial necessity of building a stable future. This dangerous mindset means she will eventually look to you to fully fund her unrealistic fantasy lifestyle without contributing anything meaningful. You will become nothing more than a living ATM machine, working tirelessly to support her endless consumption and shallow material desires. A woman without personal ambition or strong discipline will become a massive financial and emotional anchor, dragging your ambitious soul downwards. True partnership involves two people working incredibly hard together to build a shared empire, not one person carrying the entire heavy load. Watch how she spends her free time. Does she invest in learning new skills, or does she simply consume mindless online entertainment? If she has absolutely no goals for her own life, she will inevitably become a major obstacle to achieving your own goals. Do not let her pretty face blind you to the terrifying reality of her profound laziness and complete lack of life direction. A high-value man deserves a woman who is an asset to his life, not a massive, endless liability draining his resources. Seek a partner who understands the true value of hard work, delayed gratification, and the beautiful struggle of building something truly meaningful. Protect your hard-earned wealth and your focused ambition from those who only wish to lazily harvest the fruits of your labor. A beautiful woman with no work ethic is like a shiny sports car with no engine. It looks great, but goes nowhere. Sign number 6 is carefully choosing friends who keep her deeply weak, creating a toxic echo chamber of bad advice and negativity. Her social circle only loudly cheers for her worst mistakes and actively drags her down instead of inspiring her to rise higher. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Look closely at her friends to see her. If her friends are constantly complaining, plotting toxic drama, and avoiding real responsibility, she will absolutely adopt those exact and terrible behaviors. These toxic friends will actively sabotage your relationship because your healthy standards deeply threaten their chaotic and profoundly dysfunctional way of living. She prefers the comforting lies of her flawed friends over the harsh, necessary truths that you might lovingly offer to help her. A woman who refuses to upgrade her social circle is secretly terrified of outgrowing them and facing the demands of real maturity. Do not underestimate the destructive power of a toxic friend group. They can completely ruin even the strongest and most loving relationship. You cannot build a peaceful kingdom with a queen who constantly invites chaotic jesters and toxic gossips into your sacred inner sanctuary. A high-value woman surrounds herself with inspiring people who hold her fully accountable and actively push her towards genuine spiritual greatness. Protect your environment. If her friends bring toxic drama, that exact same drama will inevitably spill over and completely ruin your peace. Never force her to choose between you and her toxic friends. Simply walk away and let her enjoy the company she prefers. Birds of a feather truly flock together. If she flies with crows, she will never understand the grand vision of an eagle. Value your own peace above her chaotic social life. A quiet, solitary path is always better than walking alongside a destructive crowd. Sign number 7 is the most dangerous. She considers commitment completely optional, but fiercely demands your absolute loyalty at all times. She wants to receive every single benefit of a real relationship, including your valuable time, hard-earned money, and deep emotional support. However, she aggressively refuses to put any official label on the connection or make any solid promises, simply to keep her freedom. This deeply manipulative tactic keeps you constantly anxious, desperately trying to prove your worth to a woman who is already looking elsewhere. She expects you to act like a devoted husband, while she continues to behave exactly like a completely single and available woman. Do not give husband privileges to a woman who has not fully earned that sacred position through genuine loyalty and clear commitment. A relationship without mutual commitment is just an illusion designed to comfortably drain your resources until she finally finds a better option. You must forcefully demand absolute clarity. If she answers with vague confusion or angry defensiveness, she is hiding her true, selfish intentions. A high-value man knows his exact worth and never settles for being an optional convenience in any woman's chaotic modern life. Protect your heart and your dignity by walking away from any situation where your profound loyalty is not fully matched and respected. True love requires courage and solid boundaries. You cannot build a legacy with a partner who keeps one foot out the door. Never negotiate your core values just to keep a woman who refuses to proudly claim you as her one and only man. By firmly enforcing your boundaries, you automatically filter out the low-value women and create space for a truly high-quality partner. In conclusion, an incompatible woman will not just waste your precious time. She will actively destroy your focus and your personal discipline. She will make you slowly forget who you truly are, replacing your ambitious drive with endless anxiety, confusion, and deep emotional exhaustion. As a man, you must fiercely guard your peace and firmly maintain your high standards, regardless of her physical beauty or charm. Never compromise your sanity and your future just to endure the chaotic presence of a woman who refuses to grow and mature. Stay focused on your grand mission, build your lasting empire, and patiently wait for a woman who truly deserves to join you. Thank you for watching Female Nature Revealed today. Stay strong, protect your peace, and we will see you in the next video.